Yes, I cut my hair a couple of days ago because my hair was too long, and I need to cut my hair because it's not so cold in nowadays, and now I need to cut my hair because it's really hot. When I go to the gym, I'm sweating a lot, and I need to cut my hair. And okay, and how was your day today? What did you do today? Can you please tell me?
Today, our team cleaning 5S.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know 5S?
What? 5?
5S.
5S? No, what is that? I don't know.
5S in a work in our logistics. Yeah. You can search on the Google. I cannot remember. Shopping. 5S. Yes, that I can show you. 5S. Yes, there you go. Whoa. Let me wait me some minute.
Okay, no problem. I'm here.
Yes, yeah. Wow. Sorry, 5S in our logistic. Yes. Wait me some minute. Well, sort. Yes. Set in order, standardize, sustain, self-discipline. Yes. 5S character. Yes.
Okay. And do you have any plans for the weekend? What are you going to do on the weekend? Tomorrow is Saturday, Sunday. What are you going to do?
Last weekend we take care of my daughter because she has been ill. Yeah, COVID. So she is okay now. Yes. And go sleep to relax with my children. Yeah.
And
cooking.
What? Cooking.
Do you like
Okay.
cooking?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I like cooking. Okay, I like cooking, but I never cook because I don't have time to cook. Because yes,
Never.
because yes,
Never cook. You like? What?
because I work all day. I work all day because I start to work, for example, in some days, for example, tomorrow and the next days, I will start to work very, very early, around 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And I'm working
2
for,
a.m.
yes, I'm working for 12 hours.
So sorry, you start ở đây.
I'm working for 12 hours. Yeah, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. And I'm working 12 hours usually.
What time you finish your day work?
Around 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or something like this. I have some breaks. I have some breaks when I take a nap. I have some breaks to sleep a little bit, but I like for example, I like to work. Okay, because I like my job. This job I like very much. And
who is cooking for you?
my wife usually.
You are happy.
Yes. Yes, I am. I'm really happy. Okay, and she prepares something for me, and during the work days, because she works in a school, during the work days, okay, it's a little bit shorter. I work shorter. Okay, I start to work from, for example, from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And during the weekend, I usually work for 12 hours, usually.
Yeah. Which day is your weekend?
Weekend, but I will make an exception. For example, on this weekend and next 2 weekends, I will make exception because on this weekend I need to hang out with my friends because one of my friends tomorrow have a birthday of his son. This is something that I will do tomorrow. We will have a birthday, and after that I will spend time with some of my friends. The next weekend I'm going to the capital city to visit my sister because her son has a birthday, and in 2 weeks my son will have a birthday. So I will not work on this week, on these upcoming 3 weekends. I will not work that much. Tomorrow, yes, tomorrow I will work, for example, 11 or 12 hours, but next weekends I suppose that I will not work so much because I need to travel and I need to be normal for my son's birthday. so this is the reason. Okay, because my son it's 2 years old, will be 2 years old.
2 years old. Only 2 years old. Wow,
Yeah.
very little. Yes.
Yes, he is
Very
very,
cool. Very
yes,
cool.
he's really small and he's really cute, and we will have a really nice birthday for him. I ordered a cake, something like this, and we will see, so I'm looking forward to relax a little bit and everything else, but don't worry, we will have our classes, and don't worry about this. So okay, and when is your son's birthday or daughter's birthday?
Very nice. You are very happy.
Yes. And when is your son's birthday? Can you please tell me? When is your son's birthday? Can you please tell me?
My son, my son like car, like truck, yes, and and he like go outside, yes, to run to just shop, yeah, and yes, he he like activity. His activity, yes.
He's really active. He's really
Yes,
active.
really active. Yes, really active.
Okay, and how do you? Okay, now you can tell me something about you and your family. How do you, for example, celebrate when you have, for example, child birthday? What do you usually do? Okay, I just want to compare what we do in my country, and can you please tell me what do you do in your country?
I'm sorry, family, about family.
Yes, how do you celebrate? Okay, how do you celebrate your son's birthday? What do you do on your son's birthday? Can you please tell me?
Celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrate.
So what do you do, for example, when you celebrate son's birthday? Okay, when you have a son's birthday, what do you usually do?
Celebrate. Okay, could you help me write out?
Celebrate. Okay, for example, when you have your son's birthday, when today is son's birthday.
Birthday.
Okay, imagine this, that today is your son's birthday. What you do and your family do? What do you do on son's birthday?
We usually do everything together. Example, clean, cooking, yes. And after that, we traveling, go somewhere to relax. Yes, visit my mother and my father, my parents. Yes.
So visit everybody. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. And for example, for your birthday, when you have a birthday, okay, can you please tell me what is something that you like to do on your birthday?
On our birthday, we usually cooking together. Yes, and eating with my neighbor. Yes, or my colleague. Yes.
Okay, and for example, what food do you like to eat? What food?
Yes. Sauces. Sauces. Yes. Barbecue. Yes. Lẩu. Sport. Yes. Hot pot. Yes. Yes. Some shrimp. Wow. And seafood. Some seafood. Yes.
So, okay, some seafood. Ah, very nice. Okay, now so we are going to continue. Okay, so we have here our lesson. Okay, now I will share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Let me see. I cannot see it. Yeah, I see it already.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I see.
Okay, so we have here nouns use numerical adjectives are singular. For example, a plan which lasts for 10 years, a 10-year plan. Change the following phrases in the same way. Okay, so we have 10-year plan. Okay, how would you say, for example, we have a hotel with 5 stars? How would you change this sentence like this?
Yeah, hotel with the 5 star. Star hotel.
5
yes,
stars.
A star hotel.
5 stars.
Yeah, 5-star hotel. Yes.
5 stars hotel. Very nice. Okay, so we have 5. Okay.
5 stars hotel.
Yeah. Next one.
Budget was $3 million. $3 million budget.
Okay, very nice. Number 3.
Number 3. Presentation that lasts 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Presentation.
Yes. Last 20 minutes. Yes. 20 minute presentation. And about the last.
No. Number 4. A contract.
Number 4. A contract was £200,000. 2,000 pounds contract.
200,000.
200,000 pounds contract. Yes. Number 5. An industrial empire which is 140 years old. Industrial empire. 150 years.
150 years.
100. Yes, 150 years old. Industrial empire. Yes.
Industrial empire.
Yes, industrial empire.
Okay, now we have here match each noun in column 1 to 2 nouns in column 2 to make word partnership. Okay, so how would you make? Okay, for example, this we need to create our words. We have business, for example, business, and which word would you pick here? For example, business, what?
Yeah, let me see. Matt is now in column two of the noun. Two of the nouns in column two to make what?
Word
Column
partnership.
one. Column two to make a word partnership. Well, yes, I understand. I got it. One business.
So business. Okay, so what would you say? Business?
Business cards. Number letter B. Yes. Number two, management. Management technology.
Okay, management.
Technology.
Okay, so you can put technology, but maybe management department. You can also use department maybe. Or yes, or you can say yes. Okay, you can choose. Okay, now.
Yeah. Number three, sale department. Yes.
Number four.
Yeah. Number four, labor force. Labor force. Yes.
Okay.
Number five, company logo.
Logos. Logos.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Trade fair.
Trade fair. Trade fair.
Trade fair. Trade fair. Yes. Number seven, consumer goods. Yeah. Number eight, research.
Research
project. Number nine, information technology.
Or you can say information desk also.
Yeah, information desk. Information technology is right.
Yes, you can use also too.
Yes. Number 10, computer program, computer virus. Computer program. Yeah,
computer virus, computer program.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now in your job, okay, can you please tell me something about you? In your job, what is something that you do on your job? Can you please tell me? What do you do on your job?
Wow. My job daily, but when you ask me, what do you do in my job?
No, I just want to ask you, what is something that you do on your job? I just want to compare. Now let's try to compare. What is something that you like to do?
Yes, in my job, follow demand from our customer. Yes, plan with our team and check system, check facility. Yes, support our team. Yeah, to complete their task and complete their target.
Yes. Ah, very nice. Okay, so this is something that you can do. Okay, and can you please tell me what is your favorite part of the job? Okay, what part of the job, what part of the job do you like?
Warehouse.
Okay. Yes. And why?
Because our work in the warehouse, work in the floor related to warehouse as control, inventory, packing, and delivery. Yes, it's related logistics. Yeah, logistics. Yes.
Oh, interesting. I can say this is something that is interesting. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so we have here Richard Brown is the managing partner of Cognosis, a management consultancy in London, which advise companies and organizations in change. Listen to the first part of the interview. So we have here, what for approach does Cognosis use to analyze a business? Okay, so now let's see. We have here about this. Okay, now about this Richard Brown. Now I want to ask you here about Richard Brown, about this businessman. Now, what do you think about people who are doing this kind of business, who are management consultancy, who have this ability to consult someone? What do you think about these people who are doing like this job, like Richard Brown? What do you think about this?
Yes. See, he worked for us a management consultancy. I think she had many experience um, about her he about his area work for. Yeah, I think he is very well, very professional. Yes, and very professional.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why?
Because he consultant from some company because when we consultant for for any job for any company we have enough enough good, we have enough knowledge, we have enough skill to advise us how how to do good, yes, how to do effectively. Yeah, so uh, of course they are very good in. Yeah.
Okay, that is something that is really nice to hear. Okay, and now would you like, for example, to do this job like Richard Brown? Would you like to do this job?
Mm, this now what? I lie, but I I like job. I like that job, but I don't have many. I don't have enough. Yes, enough good in that area. Yes.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because I work for logistics, yes, I only manage, I only control a small team and a small area. Yes, I think so. I don't think I have enough skill to do that yet.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. Okay, and what job in the future, for example, would you like to do? Okay, so imagine. Okay, now we are doing our jobs. Okay, now we are happy. We are okay, but can you imagine that you do something else? What do you think?
In my mind, yes, I want to have my business myself. Yes, um, yes. I think I want to become a CEO. Yes, at our company. Yes.
Okay, and
Yes.
why do you want to become CEO? Okay, I just want to ask you, why is that so important for you?
I think it's very interesting. You can work with many people. You can work. You can deploy many projects. What that uh, you like? Yes, I think very challenge. Yes, and difficulty, but it's very interesting. Yes. And yes, if we succeed on this, we can get a last benefits for um, our colleagues, for our country. Yes.
Okay, so we can get many benefits when we are doing this job. Okay, now we
Yes.
have here. Okay, so we have here the second conversation. Okay, now we have here our rig bank. Okay, now let's try with this. Okay, now I want to ask you here. Okay, because when we read this is a little bit boring. Okay, now I want to ask you here about this studies or this job. what do you think about job that when if you are working in a bank? Do you think this is a hard job? What do you think?
I think when we work for a bank, we have to work data, and yes, we have to work and we have to um, do exactly 100%. Yes, no mistake. Yes. I think it's straight if you don't like this job. Yes.
Can be okay, and okay, so this is if we work in a bank. Okay, so this is something that happened to us. We have a lot of stress. It's a long job and everything else. Okay, and how about you? Can you imagine that you are working in a bank like this in this picture? What do you think? Like this in this bank?
Well, I think they are busy. Yes, they are focused on their job. Always focused on their job. Yes.
So they are completely focused on their job. Okay, very nice. And
they have to sit all the time.
Okay, and what do you think? What do you think? Can you work? Can you work here in this bank? What do you think?
I don't like this job. Yes, if I have to work at the bank as this office, I think I cannot work for a long time. Yes, yes,
And
I like work. I have can go around. Yes, can contact with many colleagues, with our customer. Yes. Yeah, instead of sit one place and focus only screen. Yes, it's boring.
it's boring. Okay, and now what jobs, for example, are not boring for you? Okay, so we have jobs. Okay, for example, working in a bank can be boring. Okay, and what jobs are
I
not?
think yes, yeah, I think a kind of job is active. Yes, and you can discuss, you can meeting, you can get other opinion from other people from our college. Yet to solve any problem. Yet I think it's the yes harmful. It makes us always brainstorm.
Okay, so
Yes.
always you can have a brainstorm. Yes, really nice.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's see. Okay, we have here background. Now, can you please, okay, read this part, okay, and we will talk a little bit.
We constantly review our business in order to provide customers with excellent service at competitive price. As a part of our major reorganization, we've been looking at the cost of customer service. We have a range of options. We can make changes in-house, outsource call
House,
centers,
house.
in-house, outsource call centers to areas within the UK or outsource to low-cost countries such as India.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, and why this background? Okay, so what do you think? Why they need to change things in banks? Why, for example, they need to change something for their customers? Why do they need to do something like this?
I'm sorry.
Why people? Okay, now let's try like this. Why in a bank when they are doing their job? Why they need to change something? For example, we have one thing that we are doing, and after this thing we need to change. So what do you think, why people should who are working in a bank, why they need to change some things?
Mm, mm, need to change something. I think when we have to have to do some business, you have to change, you have do transition, yes, with together, yes, to sell and buy, yes. You can, yes, you can check or you can get money from other, yes. I think band is very helpful for our life today. Yes.
And why is that so helpful for us? Okay, for example, why this can be helpful for us?
Yes. They can sell. They can your money safety. Yes, and they serve you do many things, many things related money, yes, easily and quickly. Yes, I think it's a very convenient.
Okay, so this is very convenient. And for example, what is something, okay, let's try like this. What is something that you would like to change in your job? Okay, so you are doing your job. So can you imagine this? What is something that you would change in your job? Imagine that you can change something. What would you change?
Wow. Oh well, I think when I want to change my job
No,
because
no, no, not your job, not your job. Something, for example, what would you like to change about your job? Okay, can you change something? For example,
change CHAN C.
like this. Okay, okay, you have your job. Are you happy about what are you doing on your job? Are you happy?
Yes, I'm happy until now.
Okay. I just want to ask you, listen. If you can change some things
Yes.
about your job, what would you change? For example, okay, I'm a teacher. Okay, I want to change something. Okay, because I have here this I want to change. I want to put something more for children. Okay, this is something that I want to change. Now,
Yes.
yes, and now, how about you? What would you like to change about your job? Imagine that you can change something. So,
Yes.
what would you like to change?
Mm, I change my target.
Why?
Yes.
Aha.
Yes. The first target I want to change is the plan for our work more effective. Yes. It's because I don't like everybody have to work for a long time a
Aha.
day. Yes. I think we have to do more effectively, more high focus. Yes, focus more. Yes, and so that, um,
And
improve. Yes, improve to improve productivity, improve quality. Yes.
okay, so those are things that you would change. Okay, so those things are good. Okay, so we are speaking here about things that we, okay, for example, we can change in our job. Now, let's have a look. Okay, just one moment. Okay, now let's continue here. Now,
Yeah.
we have here the chief executive. Okay, now can you please read this text for me?
Yeah, the chief executive made the statement about to a group of investors 3 weeks ago. Orange Bank lost 1.5 billion pound last year because its invested in unprofitable areas of business. Wow. Since then, AB has carried out a major review of its operations. It has concluded that yes, the first, customers believe AB is charging too much for its service. And second, AB no longer has the image of a caring bank which is close to its customers and understand their needs. Third, the bank needs to reduce costs to boost its profits and share price. Well, this sentence I couldn't understand it. Yes.
Okay, so the bank needs to reduce costs. Okay, so they have costs.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, bank has costs. For example, something that bank needs to pay, and this manager thinks that bank is paying for this service is paying too much money. So they need to reduce their costs. They need to find, for example, when they need to pay something, to pay for a smaller price. So they need to find the way how they can pay less, smaller amount of money. So this is what this manager thinks about this situation. So they need to change that. And to cut costs and increase efficiency, AB is now considering a number of options concerning the location of its call centers. For example, he wants to have a call center.
Centers to
Yes.
cut costs and increase efficiency. IBE now considering a number of options concerning the location of its call center. Yes.
Okay. So
I aware.
What do you think? Why the call center, for example, why the call center is important?
Head office. I think head office. The location. I think because cost, you have to rent the office, you have to rent the facility, you have to rent the headcount. Yes. Labor force. Yes. I think where we build the head office is very important because it related cost high or low. Yes.
Okay. Okay. And how about in your company? Do you have a head office, for example, in your company? Do you, not head office? Do you have a call center in your company where you work? Do you have a call center in your company?
What?
Do you have okay? Do you have a call center? Okay, for example, okay. So you mentioned that you are doing for some company. Now I asked you. Okay, yes. So
about my company I work for. They have a head office. They have a center. Yes, a call center.
Call center. Okay, and why is important to have a call center? What do you think? Why is this important? Why do they need to have a call center?
Call center. Yes. I think call center very important because any partner or want to work with you, they have to they need contact information. Yes. So it's call center very important. Yes. You we to find partner. Yeah.
Okay, so this is why they need a call center. Very nice. Now, okay, can you please read this part for me?
Yeah, AB has approximately 2,000 2,500 employees working in 3 large call centers located in the south of England. The company's headquarters are in London. Wow. Yeah. Headquarters is different with call center. Wow.
Yes, the company headquarters. Okay, so it's in the big city in London. Okay.
Yes. There are 4 options that the directors of the bank are considering.
Okay. So why? Okay. So why the company? Okay. Okay. So the company is in London. Okay, in the biggest city. So why do you think why the company should be in the big city? What do you think?
A big city a big city, you have many trains, yet to get more business. Yes. So yes, so almost the company let and build headquarters at a big city at a central city. Yes.
Okay, and your company, where is your company located? Where is your company?
Our headquarter company located at four big city. Yes, at the Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, Hanoi City. Yes.
Okay, and what do you think about this? What do you think about this? That your company, for example, move to another country. Okay, if they want to move to another country, what do you think? To move, for example, to England, to move to Europe, to move to USA. So what do you think? Is this good or bad?
I think because our company is a global company. Yes, he have many office at all the world. Yes, and almost head office quarter located on the big city. Yes, at the big city. Yes. The Germany, yes, France, yes.
In a big city. So
Yes.
okay, so headquarter okay is located in a big city. Now let's see. Okay, what do we have next here? Okay, options to keep call center in a house. Okay, now okay, option 1. Okay, now can you please read this option 1 for me?
Yeah, option 1, keep the call centers in-house. Keep the call centers in their recent locations, but try to reduce costs by using more part-time employees, reducing the hours of business of the centers, reducing the hours of business of the center. Yes, increasing the targets for the number of calls handled per hour, estimated cost of running the centers for the next 5 years. Yeah, 16 pound millions.
16 million pounds. 16 million.
16 million pounds. Estimated saving by introducing chains about 3 million pounds. Estimated cost running the center for the next 5 years. Estimated saving by introducing. But how about they they don't mention, they don't care effective.
So what do you think about this first option? Okay, keep the call center in-house. So what do you think about this first option? In your opinion, is this option good? What do you think?
More than 10 employee. I think depend on the area you do business for. You do business on this. If they provide service for professional, need professional. We have a professional employee. If we part-time employee, I think part-time employee not good yet.
And
yes.
And why do you think so? Why?
Because they have not enough time to become professional staff. Yes.
Now let's see option number 2. Can you please read option number 2?
And number 2, outsource the call centers to a company based in South Africa. User Resources PLC, a Cape Town firm. They can set up the call centers in Cape Town and run them. The firm has an excellent reputation for reliability.
Reliability.
Reliability and good service. It had a lot of experience in training centers. That cost of the contract with Resource PLC to run the call center for the next 5 years. 8
million. 8 million pounds.
8 million pounds. Yeah. I think it would more than option 1. Yes. Because they can rent another partner, another outsource. Yes, it may be more professional. Yes.
Okay, it can be more professional. Now let's go with option number 3. Can you please read option number 3?
Number 3, outsource the call center to a company based in Scotland. G Orion PLC, a Scotland firm.
Scottish.
Yes, the Scottish firm. The firm is new. Its managers are young. Wow. It has several contracts with big companies. Yes. It's experience in running call center. Some customers have complained in newspaper that the lines are always busy. Yeah. Cost of the contract with Orion PLC to run the call center for the next 5 years, 10 million pounds. Wow.
Okay, so what do you think of these 3 options? What do you think? Which one? Okay, so we will, before we read the 4th option, what do you think of these 3 options? Which one is the best?
Yes, if I can choose, I still choose option 2.
Okay, and why? Why would you choose option 2?
Because I think providers good service, provide a service better than option 3, Orion PLC, because our customer couldn't call the center. Yes. Yes, our customer complain.
Okay, and we have option number 4. Okay, now let's go.
Yeah, number 4, outsource the call center to a company based in India. Use ISOS India, a company based in Bangalore. ISOS India is expanding fast. It has contracts with several large US companies. It has no problem hiring staff and its costs are low. Costs are low. Cost of the contract with ISOS India to run the call center for the next 5 years. Wow. Impressive. About cost 5.5 million pounds.
So what do you think about this?
Yes. Cost of the contract with ISOS India to run the call center for the next 5 years. I think it provides service good. I maybe try option 4.
Okay, and why option 4? Why is this good option?
I think it had a good quality with low cost. Yeah,
Okay, with low costs. Okay,
low cost.
low costs. Okay, now and why, for example? Okay, so we will continue with speaking. Okay, because the next topic is change, something that is change. Okay, now, and I want to ask you. Okay, how would you reduce costs, for example, in your company? So, what do you think, for example, in your company, how you can reduce costs in your company? What can you do to reduce costs?
Reduce cost. I think when we in productivity, in quality, we can many costs, we can reduce cost effectively. Yes.
Okay, and yes, and for example, okay, so they choose different countries. Okay, so some countries mentioned that this is good, for example, in England, in Scotland, in India. So what do you think about this? Okay, in your opinion, which country is good to have costs? For example, to have lower
I think
costs?
China, Cambodia, yeah. And I think India which have low cost for labor. Yes. So many located, many have brand located at this country. Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay, and
Vietnam also.
okay, and why? Can you please tell me why would you choose India? Why?
India have đâm danh một đất nước đâm danh what let me see populous. India is a populous country after China.
Okay. And
so I can get from internet about cost labor at India is very low. Yes, very low.
okay, so costs are very big. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, and I want to ask you, can you please tell me about your country? For example, is your country good for this?
Good for that.
For example, is your country good for a business? What do you think?
I'm sorry, I have to plug to charge in. Yes, plug power to charge.
Okay.
Yes, sorry. I'm sorry. Could you help to me repeat your?
Okay, so what do you think about your country? Is this good? Your country, is it good?
Reduce cost.
Yes, for example, for costs, are your country good? What do you think?
I think about labor cost. At Vietnam is a little a bit low. Yes, labor cost is low. Yes, more than area in the world. Yes.
Okay. Now, and why? Can you please tell me why? Why is good?
Why? Because uh, foods because supply is middle. Yes, middle, not high. Yes. So so the salary for the worker is, I think, is very low. Yes.
Okay, very nice. Now let's see. And can you please tell me, okay, in which country would you like to work? Would you like to change the country to work for in another country? Well, did you ever consider this, that you can work in another country?
If I have enough skill, if I have enough wood, enough professional, I want to work. I want to learn in New Zealand, yeah, in England, yes. But yes, but I think Vietnam is good also, is very good also, yes.
Okay, and why do you think so?
Because at this country they have a culture, a good culture, and a good policy, yes, for their population, for community, yes, for community.
Okay, for community. Ah, very nice. Okay, and in which country? Okay, for example, did you ever think of to move to Europe?
Europe, yes, Europe. I think Europe is very good, yes. But I think about the culture, about yes, another thing is different. Vietnam, very much. So I think if I live if I at this country, I face difficulty thing. Yes.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Because if you change our life, if we change my life, we have to learn more to adapt a new environment.
New environment.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. We need to adapt to a new environment. Okay, very nice.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, we spoke really, really nice. Okay, now we can finish. Okay, here because the next topic here. Okay, so we will continue on Monday. Change,
Yes.
about change. Now, can you please tell me something? Do you have any questions about today lesson?
We ask together on the class. So now I don't have any question. Thank you for your teaching.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm really happy when I have sessions with you. Okay, so now I have to go, and here we will hear on Monday. Okay.
Yes. See
Okay.
you. Thank
See you.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye.